leftovers, or the DMV,
Number 97.
or house cleaning, or
Chumba Casino always brings the fun. Play over 100 different games online for free from anywhere. You could redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. Live the Chumba life. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hello, hello, hello. It is time for the Kevin and Nikee show on iHeartRadio. It's gonna be a good one, y'all.
You all appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whoop into my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand, for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know you love me sweet? Dear mama, please no one above you. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love from my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. Just working with the scraps she was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise two bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you sweet? And dear mama, please no one above you. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Pour some liquor and I reminisce, cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me, and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know you love me sweet? Dear mama, please no one above you. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you sweet? Dear mama,
lady. Come on, Kay. Don't you know it love you, sweet
Dear mama.
lady.
Keep going.
There's
God.
no one above you, sweet
Dear mama.
lady. That's all I know.
Oh, come on, man. I was trying to get my Tupac voice down. Dang.
Well, you gonna go ahead and do it then.
Okay, go. You start off. Start off.
You want to do it over?
Yeah, start the melody.
Okay. Lady, don't you know it love you, sweet
Dear mama.
lady. Place no one above you.
I said, dear mama.
Yes.
Yo, you gotta,
yes.
you gotta love that song, man. You gotta love that song.
Yes.
That is like a Mother's Day anthem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the mothers. Mother's Day was over
Yes,
the
sir.
weekend.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we loved on our mamas.
Yeah, we sure did. So this is the Kevin and Nikee show post Mother's Day edition.
Yeah.
This is post Mother's Day edition. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we did the Dear Mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what you do with your mama?
Oh man. So yeah, man, got her a nice card. And I actually read it. I actually read it to make sure it was what needed to be said.
You don't read your cards?
I do read. Well, it depends on who it's going to.
Wow.
No, it depends. No, I read the happy birthday part, but sometimes some cards you want to make sure it's saying what you really, really wanted to say.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, I said all this to say that I took a little bit more time to make sure that the card said what I really, really wanted it to say.
Okay.
Like all the Mother's Day cards say what you wanted to say.
Right.
But they all don't say it the way you wanted to say it because they all say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah,
but you wanted something specifically tailored.
Mm-hmm.
So I got her a really, really nice card, put some money in it.
Nice. Money's
and,
always good.
Put some money in it, and I took her out to lunch, and we had a great time, man. Yeah, we had a great time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, for my mother, she likes seafood. She's on her seafood thing. That's where I get it from. So I got her this big, gigantic, like crab platter thing, and she loved that. And we sat there and we cracked them crabs, and we drank our little juice now.
Right.
No liquor.
That's what's up.
She loved it. My mother, food is her thing.
I got you. And the reason why I said I actually read it was because it's like a known fact that like when we as men go shopping,
y'all don't read the card.
No, it's not that we don't read the card. We do read the card. We'll open it up. We'll read the card, but we're more so purpose driven. The purpose is to get the person a very, very nice card that says very, very nice things.
Okay.
But they all say nice things, but it's real. I think it adds another dimension to it when you can grab that specific card that speaks to, it kind of is a little bit more in depth in terms of the wording.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Yeah, man. So I took a little extra time to just find a card that, really that I wanted. It said what I really, really wanted it to say. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was tailor-made, and it was great. But I picked up a lot of cards that said a lot of nice things. But the one I picked was awesome.
Well, you know what I do? If I can't find a card that says what I wanted to say, I'll write a letter.
Okay.
And I'll put it inside the card.
Okay.
And then, they'll know that, that all my insides just came out on that card in that letter. So that's what I do. I write a letter, and put all my I love yous up in the letter. Mama, you're the best. All of that up in there. I'll do that.
I got you.
And,
that's
but
awesome.
it's the card thing, and you'll slide a couple of dollars up in there. Yeah. But I'll write a letter in a minute.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's hey, look, the whole thing is the gesture. What is the heart set behind the gesture? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What is the heart set behind the gesture? And I'm going to tell you, I learned something very, very interesting.
Okay.
I was watching the news. I'm into psychology. I'm into statistics. I'm into, things like that. Mm-hmm. And they read a statistic going into Mother's Day that it was like a high percentage of mothers fake the reaction that they get when they get gifts from their children. They fake the reaction, and they were saying that a higher percentage of the mothers would prefer a card and spending time with them as opposed to all these big things.
Yeah.
And I found that to be very, 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 very interesting.
Yeah, just like children, they want your time.
Right.
You know.
And something sentimental.
Right.
So that's, and that was kind of what spurred me to say, you know what? I've bought some really, really good cars in the past, but this one, I wanted to have that little extra sentimental value. And so it was real, real good. I think it said what I wanted to say. And it was great, man. But like I said, I love that song, Dear Mama. And the song is actually, everybody know, who the author is. The late, great Tupac Shakur, Gone But Not Forgotten, Gone Too Soon. But nonetheless, it is a song about, a young guy that was out there trying, but doing the wrong thing.
Right.
And he's very, very apologetic, about his actions and how it affected his mother.
Right.
So, yeah. So, I thought that was a good song, and it's going to be a precursor to, a couple of things that I am going to talk about on Kevin's Corner, man, when we go talk about mothers. So, yeah, man, for all those guys out there, girls out there, man, that, you might be bringing, heartache and pain on your mom. You need to rethink that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Definitely
you need to rethink that. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. So,
but,
all right, so. Yeah, so
let's get into it. I'm so
you look
excited.
Like wait. You look like you got that look on your face.
I'm bursting. I have to tell our listeners what happened to us. It's just so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we got to do it. Come on. Come on.
Go ahead.
It is time for.
Oh, okay. You want to do it?
Yes,
right,
the many adventures of
Kevin and Nikee.
Yes. Okay. Here's why I'm so excited, you guys. Kevin and I we are going to receive awards.
Yep, that's it.
We are going to receive awards. Kevin, Best Actor, and I am Best Actress. And come June 15th.
Wait, clarify.
Oh, what?
Best Film Actor.
Yes.
Best Film Actress.
Yes.
So we're not getting this for a specific movie.
We're getting
this for being actors and actresses.
Yes.
And so there's a difference. Because like when I was explaining it, to people, I was talking to my dad and he was like, well, which movie is this? Yeah. So that's why I wanted to say that. But go ahead, keep going.
So come June 15th at 6:30. We will be in the building. Yep. The Spiral International Awards.
The Spiral International Film
and
Music. Yeah.
Awards. And your boy and your girl will be getting.
We will be receiving
awards.
Awards, man.
Yes.
We are hyped about it, and it's going to be at the Venice Island
Theater.
And I was doing a little research. They said that theater is a $45 million state-of-the-art theater. Woo, and it looks fabulous inside.
Listen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And we got friends that's going to be nominated.
We do.
Yeah, man. Andrea Blessingame is going for makeup.
Crystal Harrington is going for Best Supporting Actress.
Best Supporting Actress. We got Darrell Shanks is going to be
Best stage actor. Yes.
And then we got Alicia Davidson.
Yes.
She's going to be getting awarded. And then Rodney L. Cherry is the best director.
Yes.
Yeah, he's already a multi-award winning director.
Yes.
And it's just going to add to his multi-ism. So we will definitely be up in the house.
I am so excited.
And it's a black tie affair.
Black tie affair. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be hot in June, but I'm gonna be sporting a fur.
Oh yeah, no question.
I'm gonna be sporting a fur. It's gonna be hot in June, but I'm gonna be laced in the fur.
Well, whoa.
Wait, but hold up.
I'm backing out on you on that one.
Wait, June, never mind. I can't.
I'm about to say. I'm like, whoa. She must be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm backing out.
How about I want to be laced in the fur? How about that?
Yeah. It remind me of that. Remember Barbershop when that guy, the Black Panthers came in the barbershop, and that guy said they gonna start shooting. Then we gonna start shooting, and then they gonna get shot. Then we gonna get shot. And Cedric Entertainer said, "Whoa, he must be crazy."
Okay, I'm not gonna wear the fur.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wear the fur, but your girl be sharp.
Yeah. We gonna be sharp.
Gonna be sharp.
We're gonna be sharp. It's black gala. It's black tie affair. It's a gala.
Yes.
It's upscale, and this is a very, very prestigious award. The Spiral Awards is nationally, internationally known, and we're just humbled and honored to be selected. And I'm telling you, it still hasn't hit us yet. It really hasn't. I'm
working on my speech.
Yeah, I've been working on my speech too.
I'm working on my speech.
I don't know what I'm gonna say, man.
I don't know, but I'm God and Jesus gonna be all up in that thing.
Oh yeah, they gonna go first.
Yes.
Yeah, they got to go first.
I'm working on my speech.
I hear you. They definitely gonna go first.
I am super excited. I am super excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You know what I want to do?
What you want to do?
Let's. You know what? Yeah, let's phone call Adele.
All right.
Adela.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So listen up, guys. Adela is an actress. She's a good friend of ours.
Yes, she is.
She played in a movie, well, a lot of movies with us.
Yeah.
Including Emergency Landing.
Emergency Landing.
And so we are, for the first time, on the Kevin and Nikee show.
Let's get on the phone.
All right, we're gonna try this.
Come on, let's get on the phone.
We're gonna try this. All right.
She better answer too.
I think she'll answer. All right. So let me all right, let's go. All right. Hello, how you doing, Adela?
Yes, I'm surprised you called me. How's everything?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm recovering from some stupid allergies, and that's the reason I missed going to that premiere without you.
Happy Mother's Day!
What?
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much, but I'm saying it with tears in my eyes. I'm so happy. Congratulations that you won the award. You deserve it so much. You are such a hard-working actor, and you are such a kind human being. You helped me so many times, and I'm so happy. You deserve this so much. I'm so thankful to God that it opened the doors for you to be recognized this way.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Adela, my dear friend. I know that that came from your heart, and I'm honored. Nikee is honored. Yeah, we're just thankful to God. You know.
I mean, the two of you, I met you separately and then together, but both of you worked so hard. You are so dedicated people, and you always help others. I mean, I saw you being kind not only with me, but with others, you know?
Yeah.
You are the cream of the Philadelphia community, and I think this community is amazing. I mean, yes, there are some glitches here and there, but people learn from whatever mistakes they made, but the two of you are awesome.
Oh, thank you. And Nikkee's right here.
Nikee!
Hi.
Honey, congratulations. I'm so happy for both of you that you won these awards. As I said to Kevin, you work so hard as actors, and you have been so kind to me and to others. You are genuine, and you work hard, and you are talented. The good looks, you are just lucky with them. But what's more important is the work that you put, and the good looks and the talent God gives to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are kind to others, and I think that put you in a place of success.
Oh,
well, listen, the reason why we were calling is because
we just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so
and
much.
Yeah, we want to say Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, and
Thank you so much.
yeah.
My children were not here with me today, but it's okay because my daughter is far in Pittsburgh, like 8 hours away, and my son, he had to work. I said, honey, just work and make money. He's a server. So I said, just work and make money because I love you and we could meet another time. But I'm so at peace, I'm so at peace that my kids are doing okay. And the most important to me is that I love God, and all the time I'm reaching out to God to teach me to be a better person.
I got you.
And to remain humble.
There you go. Well, listen, we're not going to keep you any longer. We just wanted to call to wish you a happy Mother's Day. And thank you for your kind words as well, and wishing us success and continued success to you as well.
Thank you so much. I love you both.
Love you too.
Thank you. Love you more.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Right. So what are we going to do? We are going to take a break?
We're going to take a break.
All right, we're going to take a break.
But
and when we come back, we have a very, very, very special and talented, gifted young lady on the show. And I know that you guys are going to be inspired. You're going to be encouraged. You're going to be motivated, and much, much more.
I am super excited about our guest. Dynamic duo is what I call.
Okay.
Yes, I'm super excited.
And she's going to have friends. From what I understand. And friends.
The dynamic duo and you know what? That sounds like a Marvel comic.
A dynamic duo?
Yes, dynamic duo and friends. We should write Marvel and let them know that we got a team.
Okay.
That's what we should do.
All right.
We should write Marvel, let them know we got a dynamic duo and we got a team right behind her.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Now listen, this is the Kevin and Nikee Show. We on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And this is our Mother's Day edition.
Yes, it is.
It's our Mother's Day edition of the Kevin and Nikee Show. We giving shout outs to all the mothers. But we got to talk. We do got to talk about this too, because there's a lot of scenarios going on here.
Yeah.
While some people, this is a very, very celebratory day.
Yeah, it's
for some people a day where some people want to skip over.
Yeah, because most moms have passed
away. Well, yeah. I mean, you got. It's a lot of different scenarios. You got the ones that passed on. Mm-hmm. You got the ones who gave birth to him but wasn't a mom, but maybe still alive or gone.
Right.
And we don't want to take away from the ones that are alive who we want to celebrate. You got the grandmothers,
grandmamas, big mama.
You got the aunt. Sometimes there was an aunt that stepped in and played a mother role. Yeah. So we want to give a shout out to all the mothers. We want to celebrate all the mothers. Yes. But we also want to say, be in remembrance, thoughts and prayers for those who really don't look forward to a Mother's Day because their mothers have passed away, or maybe perhaps they had a mother that wasn't much of a mother in terms of fulfilling her responsibilities. Yeah. And so we want to be sensitive to that as well, man, because we want to be sensitive to everyone. Yeah, everyone. So but we're gonna take a break, right? We're gonna take a break. All right, when we come back. Yep. It's going to be all that. It's going to be all that in a bag of peanut butter potato chips. Yeah. Peanut butter potato chips? I love it.
Keep it inside. You're the driving force in my life. There isn't anything or anyone that I could be, and it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have you by my side. Oh, you were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be, you will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, mama, you know I love you. I love you, mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. As he said, mama, I just want you to know, loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you're always there for me, have always been around for me. Even when I was was bad. You showed me right from my wrong. Yes, you did. And you took up for me when everyone was down on me. You always did understand. You gave me strength to go on. There were so many times looking back when I was so afraid. And then you come to me and say to me, I can face anything. And no one else can do what you've done for me. You'll always be, you will always be the girl in my life. Ooh, oh, mama, mama, you know I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you, mama. Ooh, mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know. I just want you to know. Loving you is like food to my soul. Never gonna go a day without you. Fills me up just thinking about you. I'll never go a day without my mama. You know, mama, you know I love you. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. The queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Your love is like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know. Mama, loving you is like food to my soul. Loving you is like food to my soul. Oh, yeah. You are the food to my soul.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I love that song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doom,
Doom, doom. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in church, right? Well, I still am. I used to be.
Yeah. Boy, you have to clarify that. You should have said that. She was like, when I was in church, oh, I still am. You sound like such a sinner. You sound like such a sinner.
I used
but
to
go
be.
ahead.
I used to be.
All right, let's woo stop and start over.
No, leave it alone.
I'm trying to help you out.
You ain't helping.
All right, go ahead.
I used to be the director of the children's choir.
Okay.
And that was the song that I had taught to the children, right? Okay. And the way I did it was I had the boys marching down the aisle, singing that song. I had the lead guy. He was in front. He had the microphone, and all of the kids were following. And they dispersed out into the congregation and gave their mamas roses. Okay. And then they all came back together, got up on the pulpit, and they got the rock on. And they was like, Mama, you know I love you. You know I love you, Mama.
You know, I had to do my wine getting on, y'all. But anyway, that's awesome. That sounds like an awesome philosophy.
They loved it. And all the mamas were crying and carried on because all the kids had red roses. And they gave them all out to their mothers, and then got back on the
That was so nice. That's that. Yeah.
Singing.
I can see that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that I'm kind of just as you was explaining it, I was like picturing it. And it really sounded like it was like a moving type
It wasn't a dry eye in the house. They were all standing up and clapping for the kids. That's what's up. I had my directorial debut. I was like, sing!
Now, was you one of them directors that like pop lock when you direct?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I was hoping you said no, but anyway.
Especially when the Sopranos hit that, you take your hand up and bring it like that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And then you gotta part the scene, like part it,
yeah,
and then bring it back.
Yeah,
yes.
I hear you.
I got my dance on directing.
Now let me ask you this. Now you know how like in church, like the person that always want to do the solo.
Yeah.
Now we know that singing is not everybody's ministry and calling.
Right.
But they used to always get the solo because it was their equipment.
Yes.
Did you ever have to face that?
Oh my God.
And if they didn't sing, they would like take their equipment.
We had one person who wanted to sing this song by Kim Burrell.
Okay.
And you know Kim Burrell can blow.
Yeah, she can sing.
And she wanted to sing The Lord Will Make a Way Somehow, the remix.
Okay.
Oh my God. It was horrible. So it was one of them things where you just had to go somehow.
I got you.
You know, because you wanted her to shut up. You know,
you.
and then the funny thing about the song is that there was another girl who sang on the choir who was really good.
Okay.
So what the director did was gave her the side eye and made her get on the other mic and just take the song over.
I got you.
But
here's on a positive note.
What?
All right. So if somebody's in church and let's say they just can't sing all that well, but they just want to sing for the Lord. But if their heart is right, God translates that into like a beautiful melody. That's just what I believe.
Okay.
I think it's more important to have your heart right.
Yeah.
Than to be such a great singer.
Okay.
Because I mean, I've been in church, I've seen some concerts where the woman that was singing had to let you know she had her hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like she was swinging it back and forth, and to me, I just kind of feel like that takes away from like giving God the glory and all that stuff. Now, if you can't sing and you're not giving him the glory, then I think that's just a bad combination.
All I'm going to say is that the Lord, He likes a good hum. Okay. So if you can't sing, hum it. Okay. Just hum it.
Sound like a plan.
Just it still gets up in his ears, but that's between you and him.
Okay.
You know, everybody else don't need to hear that. Just hum it.
But then how do they make their way to get the solo though?
They related to the past.
Okay, that helps. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna move right along. Oh man.
They related to the past.
They related to the past. All right. So that explains it. All right. So listen up, listening land. First of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Kevin and Nikee show. We on iHeartRadio and a whole lot of other places. Yeah. And we'll be moving to more places and coming soon.
Listen, we are everywhere.
We everywhere. We definitely everywhere. Okay. But yeah, we have some exciting guests on our show today, and I want to take the time to introduce our exciting guests. They are super talented, amazing young people doing big things, you guys are really going to enjoy this show as you do all the rest of our shows. But this one's going to permeate a little bit more because it's coming from young people that's just kind of just so dynamic. All right,
and I'm super excited because I love to see young people doing their thing.
Absolutely,
love to see it.
Absolutely, yeah, and we want to celebrate that.
Yes,
we definitely got to celebrate.
They can be anywhere else.
Yep, doing a whole lot of different things.
A whole lot of nonsense.
So I want to first introduce Miss Aniya Wolfe.
Woo!
Woo!
She get the bell.
She get the bell.
Early.
She got to get the bell.
Woo!
Hold up, the bell. We got.
Yes.
I had to get a stadium. The stadium sound.
Yes.
But anyway.
Yes.
Okay, she's an actress, a cinematographer.
Yes.
She's a director, a writer, an editor, producer, and much more.
Look at all that.
Man, she's known for her roles in Bruce, where she played the art class child. C Street, she played a political poll attendee, and she played it as herself. You know that's big when you can just play yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so theater and Me, the Bully. She played the student in the lunch line named Ashley. Burning Down was a short film as the home video guest. Yeah. She played in First Moon Party was another short film where she played friend number 1. She played that as herself. You know what I'm saying? The Kittypreneur TV series. We want to definitely talk about that.
Yes, we do.
The Kittypreneur News. And that's awesome because the Kittypreneur show is an educational webisode that's designed to entertain young children while encouraging kids to use their own creativity to create a business idea. And she has definitely done that. And her friends We're going to talk about them in a minute. So the Kiddipreneur are today's entrepreneur superheroes identifying a need and creating a solution.
Nice.
I like that. Not just identifying the need, but creating a solution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the Kiddipreneurs fund educational programs for kids and adults too. All right. She wrote and directed a movie called Skin. We're going to talk about that. And then she wrote and directed another one called And Beyond My Skin. We're going to talk about that. She was featured on Fox 29 and a whole lot of other media outlets. And her first film was Selfie Wars. And then that's kind of how she fell in love with this thing called filming and directing. And she's
awesome too.
Yeah, she's awesome. And she also does beauty scene photos. And she used this to fund her filming. And then she's brought some special guests on the show with us. And I want to introduce them as well. So we got Eli and Lou Bivens and the twins.
The
twins.
Eli and Lou. That sounds like a movie. Eli and Lou.
That could be a movie.
That could be a movie.
That definitely could be a movie.
They related to Michael Bivens. We're going to find out.
All right. From Philadelphia. And they do writing for characters, Naomi and Seven, Eli and Lou Bivens. They're young twin filmmakers from Philadelphia who have won numerous film awards for their work and even won the CWF national competition in which one of their films was later selected to screen at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival in France.
They get the bell for that.
They get the bell.
They gotta get the bell for that. In France, they gotta get the bell for that.
Yeah, and these ladies are definitely a force to be reckoned with. And we are going to waste no more time. We're going to bring them on the show. Hello, is Aniya, Eli, and Lou. Are you guys there?
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Aniya, you there? Is that Aniya?
Hey, we're here.
Okay, everybody there? All right, so we're just going to do a little roll call just so we know. We got Aniya. Miss Diana, you're there?
I am here, yes.
Okay. Yes. And we got Eli and Lou on the line.
Yes, hello, everybody.
All right, hello. All right. All right, awesome. Well, listen, we always like to start by thanking our guests for coming on the show. We don't take it lightly. We thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule, especially on this Mother's Day edition of the Kevin and Nikee Show. We definitely wanted to have Miss Diana on there because we got some questions for you. Yes. And we don't take it lightly. Thank you for coming on the show and sharing your voice, your gifts, talents, abilities, your dreams, goals, and aspirations. And we know that folks who are tuning in and we listen are going to be inspired.
Yes.
Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for letting us on. We're so excited to talk about stuff. This is great.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. So you know what?
Let's jump right on in.
We're going to jump right on in.
We're
going to jump right in. Okay. My question is for Miss Aniya Wolfe. So you got all of these things going on. Tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and how you got started.
Yeah. So let's see. I started filmmaking at 13. I'm from Philly, and I always had a dream to be an actress. I love Hannah Montana and those Disney shows. I wanted to have the best of both worlds, kind of like Hannah Montana.
Okay.
And one day I was on set. It was in New York, and it was on a student short film set. And there, I just kind of realized how much energy and passion goes into making a film. It was all young people. It was a university. They were college kids. And all the sets that we were on previously, they were all older. And they weren't as friendly when I tried to see what was going on behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. So for this set to be so open, so diverse, so happy, so youthful, that really inspired me to get into film. From there, I was making little videos on my iPhone. My mom's iPhone. Actually, I didn't have one.
Okay.
So it just goes to say, this new generation, what we have access to, our possibilities are endless with this evolving technology. And I was making little clips, and then from there, posting on YouTube, I made my first short film called Selfie Wars, and that was with all of my friends at the time. We didn't know what we were doing, but we were just making a movie. And
nice.
From there, I think we all realized the power of film and how it has the ability to tap into your emotions, make you think differently, change perspectives. I felt supportive people in my Philadelphia community that has been helping me create it. And I'm just really grateful to 3 years later now being in LA.
Nice. That's awesome. I have a question for Diana. We know that you are, as we term, the mompreneur.
Yes.
You know, and we also know that, you know, Aniya is an extension of who you are. We can look at her and have a pretty decent idea of where her family structure and family background. But as a mompreneur and a mom, how do you kind of, you know, balance that?
I could just say that there's a lot of praying involved.
I know that's right.
It's a lot to balance. I do have 2 other kids in the industry as well.
Okay.
So, you know, I really just have to say that it's a lot of, you know, prayer, meditation, and, you know, to be completely honest, Aniya actually helps me keep myself balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, she recognizes when, you know, I seem to be stressed out or struggling, and she reminds me to take care of myself and things like that. So,
Nice.
I mean, you might think that she's inspired by me, but it's actually the other way around.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. And I know as a mompreneur, sometimes you got to be mama bear, because this is a very, very vicious business.
Yes.
You know, it can be very, very vicious. And I know you have to be the guardian. You have to be the filter. You have to screen. And I just need you to just kind of talk about that aspect of being a mompreneur, because like I said, this vicious business can be just that. How do you help Aniya maneuver through that? And you kind of already touched on it with the prayer and fasting and all that stuff. I hear you loud and clear, and I echo that. But just talk about that a little bit.
Yes, well, you know, being a momager is definitely a tough job. I continue to be her manager because I have, you know, I've had to screen, you know, certain situations, and I have to be her behind the scenes kind of person. And because of that, we actually we started the business together, so that way I could be in control of her contracts and things like that.
Right.
So she's the creative, and you know, I'm basically the manager behind the scenes.
Okay.
So it is very vicious, and people do like to take advantage.
Right.
Yes. And because Aniya is so sweet, and she's so you know, she's a lover of people, and she's just very in touch with you know, with a lot of things. People do try to take advantage of that. So, most definitely, I do have to step in. Sometimes I see this feel on her face, like, you know, mom, you know, calm down. I always do it in a professional manner, but I just always kind of let them know, you know, my child, you know, you're not going to take advantage of her.
That's right.
You know, you definitely have to answer to me.
That's
first,
right.
And make sure that you address me first, you know, because she is a minor.
Right. See, that's the mama bear right there.
Right. And with that, how much input do you have in regards to the different things that she wants to write, different things she wants to do?
Well, you know, it was tough in the beginning because of her being so young. She hasn't really been exposed to too much of the topics that she likes to cover in her film.
Okay.
But I do understand where she's coming from, and with the background that myself and my husband have, she just really is important to her to bring awareness to these topics, because she sees what we went through. We talked to her about what we went through, and she just wants to try to, you know, either not so much she can't prevent, but kind of reduce the amount of incidences that happen, you know, to the youth, you know, concerning things like, you know, molestation and physical abuse and things like that, and foster care and stuff like that. So it's just really important to her. So because of that, you know, I try to screen as much as possible, but I feel like there's a certain amount of exposure that she has to have, you know, in order for her to understand what she's writing about.
Nice.
And to make it true. And to do that, you know, she does connect to other people who've had those experiences that are her age, and she gets input from their experiences, so that way everything is not fictional. It's entertaining, you know, so that way you kind of take it in, but it's not fictional, you know, so that it doesn't feel like she's making fun of or just exaggerating, the issues in her film.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Yeah. When I was, reading like her bio, I can see that she is, kind of topical issue, wanting to make a difference driven. She touches on topics such as gun violence, mental health, climate change, physical abuse, like you said, molestation, and things like that. And Nikee and I, we talk about this all the time, how, our heart's desire is to use our art to make a difference. Right. And were you trying to use our radio show and use our voice to make a difference? We participated in a movie called Jason's Letter, directed by the talented Terrence Hakeem. And of course, it's about police brutality, especially in this time where African Americans are being gunned down, unarmed African Americans. And when we were on the red carpet during our interview, one of the questions that they asked us was, what would make us want to get involved with such a film? And, our responses were similar, such that we wanted to get involved to bring awareness, to use our art to start a conversation. Like I said, it may not remove the problem totally, but if it can start a positive conversation, and, kind of contribute to the solution. And that's pretty much what she was saying in the Kittypreneurs. So I want to ask Aniya, where does this drivenness to address needs and bring about solutions, where did that derive in you being so young?
Well, honestly, I don't really think of age too much as a filter. Okay. I think it's just the human in me. Okay. Personally, I've always been a very understanding person. Okay. And I just feel like after coming out with self-worth with my group of friends, and then seeing how it touched them, and then after self-worth we had Created Skin, and Skin was an 18-minute short film that touched on issues like molestation, LGBTQ, things that was basically inspired, surrounded around. And where I get my inspiration for my topics is the world that surrounds me. I don't pull them out of thin air. Like I said, I love to learn people. I'm always trying to find different perspectives. I listen to TED Talks for fun. I just love hearing, people where they're going, what's the future, and ideas, and what's prevalent. Right. So, using the power of film, that's basically my objective, similar to you guys. I just create to really touch you emotionally, take kids that maybe haven't been in those situations, who don't understand, to understand. Okay. Visuals can do that to you, and the leaving imprint and the thinking. I'm constantly inspired by what I see, and 55% of the world are visual learners. So using that, and then I feel like film touches all the different kinds of learning. For the most part, I think kinetic, you have the audio learners, and you have the kinesthetic, and then the visual. So right there, audio and visual together. That's we're touching about 80% of the world right there. So if I can change 80% of the world, nice. Why not, Nice.
That's a high percentage. That's great.
That's really
that's
great.
A very high percentage. Yes, that's great. That's awesome stuff.
That is awesome. Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah,
and it's not even alone. With this new project I'm working on, Cut 7, with Eli and Lou actually on, this one is different because instead of writing my film like I usually do, I wanted to get other teenagers across the country from different backgrounds and make it even more well-rounded. Right. And, different perspectives. Because like my mom said, I haven't experienced the whole range of the topics with them, so I really want to make sure that we get great representation, authenticity. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited to work on this with Eli and Lou and everyone else.
Okay.
Nice,
awesome.
Nice. Now, you did a film, Beyond My Skin, fabulous film, I must say, which had over 10,000 views. Tell our listeners a little bit about Beyond My Skin and how you came up with that concept. Yeah, so it does have over 10,000 for the trailer on YouTube. The concept was derived from that short film I was talking about earlier called Skin. And Skin was 18 minutes, and basically the feature film, Beyond My Skin, was an extension of that. Okay. And raised over $10,000 needed through Kickstarter. That was an amazing experience. I don't think personally I've ever grown so much in that span of time in like a year. It was crazy, the support from my community, like the donations, the social media shares, people coming to set being like, hey, we're looking for money. That was definitely like amazing. The film basically is 3 teenagers and they're all going through different situations among you. But it's very modern. We have social media involved, like Twitter, or like how we communicate. Basically, it's some perspective on the situations that we face. And it did really well. We had 400. We sold out a theater at 400 on the opening night, the premiere, and it was great. It was Gatsby themed.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was last summer. That was July 1st. So it was almost a year.
Yeah, I remember that Beyond My Skin, the trailer premiered at the Actors Exchange, and you got up there and you spoke so eloquently and articulate, and the feedback was just phenomenal.
Yeah,
it was just phenomenal,
yeah.
And people immediately got involved and got behind you and this product and your project, and it was just awesome. And I love how one of the main attributes of your projects, among many other great attributes, is diversity.
Yes.
And, we live in a world that is diverse, but sometimes diversity isn't always celebrated to the level that it needs to be celebrated and accepted. And, you're speaking about that issue or bringing that issue to light, through the art of, film producing. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's not even, thank you, it's not even just diversity as far as race,
Right.
Diversity as far as backgrounds, and, there's so many layers when it comes to diversity.
Absolutely.
And we all come from different places, but I feel like we all have a root source. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of root is. We explode if you guys have any ideas. But I feel like visual is definitely a way to connect all of us for a second.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah. And recognizing that.
Nice. Now, your latest project, Make Me Say, has over 75,000 views. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, Make Me Say. So that was a project that was pretty different from anything I've ever created. That was for Nathan Davis Jr., and he's a upcoming actor. He's already an actor. He's been in like Lethal Weapon. He has a movie Detroit out. He's an amazing personality, and this young kid is trying to, finesse and make it out here. So he created Make Me Say with my DSLR, which I shot the feature film on. And that was basically, it was different because one, I don't really do music videos, and two, this one really didn't have like one of those memes that I usually do on my films, and then if you think, like, you ponder and if you cry, it's just like pure entertainment. And so that was definitely a stretch for me, but it was a beautiful experience. I shot with Nathan and with Lou Bivens. I actually forgot his name, but it's in the caption on the video. So I'm really grateful for that. That was really fun.
Awesome. That's awesome. Great stuff.
Yeah. Great stuff.
That's awesome. Stuff.
She doing her thing, man.
She is.
Doing her thing.
You know what? Because I'm gonna be honest. Like when I was 14, if you had asked me what an over-the-shoulder shot was, I would have told you that it was when the Harlem Globetrotters shoot a shot from half court and throw it over the shoulder and in the basket. That's what I would have thought. Because that's just
if you asked me at 14, I would be like, "What? Somebody looking over the shoulder?
Somebody looking over my shoulder?
So you know what? She get the bell.
She get the bell for that. You know what I'm saying?
She get the over the shoulder shots and stuff and all that stuff. She get the bell.
She get the bell.
Get the bell.
But yeah, we want to definitely talk a lot more about your 7 projects with a purpose, and then after that, we want to definitely hear from Eli and Lou. We might as name them the Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
Remember the Wonder Twins? Yeah, we might as call them Wonder
Twins.
Deactivate! Anyway. All right, yeah. So we want to talk about this project. It is so intriguing.
Yeah.
It's compelling.
Yes.
It's definitely issue, need, solution driven.
Yes.
Let's talk about this. 7 projects with a purpose. You kind of touched on it a little bit. You talked about how you got, other teams from around the country. Let's start by just saying what gave birth to this vision, this awesome vision. And so let's jump right into it.
You know what? The writers can chime in.
Oh yeah, we get the writers.
Let Eli and Lou chime in.
Let's get Eli and Lou Bivens.
Yes, let them chime in as well.
So Eli and Lou. I mean, I can't tell y'all apart because I can't see you. Probably if I did see him, I still wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
I don't know.
But anyway, either one can go first.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you guys' role. You guys are dynamic, fascinating writers.
Yes.
Decorated writers.
Decorated, I must say.
Film festival. Winners in France and all that stuff.
France and everything.
And things like that. That's just so awesome.
I can speak a little French.
You can speak French?
Oui.
All right, we're losing focus here. We lose focus from time to time, guys, because we're just so excited to have y'all on the show. But anyway, go ahead, Eli. And that's all I know is oui too. So, but anyway, Eli and Lou, jump right on in. Talk about your role, your writing.
Jump in.
Yeah, go right on ahead.
Definitely. Well, first I want to say thank you for having us on the show, and to Aniya and Diana for allowing us to come on here with you all. I guess in joining this project, we had pretty much crossed Aniya's path. I think a year or 2 ago, maybe. And she just kept coming up on our radar. And as women filmmakers, we definitely was amazed by her story and just, her energy. And we had to be a part of something that we didn't know when and how, but we knew it was going to happen and it was going to happen. So we're definitely grateful for being on the project. We're one of the writers and mentors on the project. And looking forward to seeing this come into full frame and full circle. But we've been writing probably for some years, I think, back in, we went to Old High School, so we first started when we were in high school.
Okay.
But we really didn't jump into screenwriting a bit more until we got to college. We had started doing stage plays, and it led us back to our filmmaking aspirations. We were in graduate school where we first started entering some competitions, but we were writers first, and then we picked up the camera. Just to pretty much have proof and evidence of our work.
Okay.
It kind of led us to, working and pretty much being independent filmmakers today. And this is Eli jumping in here. One of the things that attracts us to 7 projects with a purpose is the fact that you do have team of screenwriters.
Right.
It's allowing them that opportunity to voice their opinions and thoughts and feelings in film.
Right.
And a lot of times I think it's good to allow you to express themselves on this type of platform, especially with all the things that's going on in society. I think the Project 7 will definitely attest to that. A lot of times the youth don't have the opportunity to be boisterous or they look at it as just teens, but no, they have a lot to say and a lot of talent.
Right, absolutely.
And so that's why I'm really passionate about this project and just watching everyone work together over different platforms and being in different cities and just watching the creativity flow. So that's something I'm really excited about when it comes to this Story 7. And not giving away much, but I will say that I think people will be in store for a great story.
Nice.
And that's huge because the youth, I know one of the many plights of the youth of this generation is feeling misunderstood, not feeling listened to. And so, it just seems like you guys are standing in the gap and being that bridge or the kind of like that go-between with your projects, with your writing, giving them a voice of something that they can look at and say, hey, I can identify with that. And, in essence, you guys are bringing healing. You guys are bringing healing by, addressing these issues that, that make them feel like so misunderstood, and I know that because I've been working with youth all my life or centered around, basketball camps, DHS. And one of the things I love about my job, is I get the chance to sit down and talk to them and encourage and inspire. And most importantly, listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't feel listened. Right. Sometimes they don't feel like they can, are understood, by their friends. They got the identity crisis. You guys touch on that. So you guys are doing such a phenomenal job. And your work has a bigger calling. I'm going to use the word calling. your work has a bigger calling, and when I hear what you guys are doing, I that's the word that comes to my mind. Fulfilling a purpose, fulfilling your calling, your reason for living. Yeah. Because we've been put on earth, and me and Nikee talk about this all the time. It's to help somebody else.
Exactly.
It's to who has been made better by coming in contact with you. Absolutely. And if nobody hasn't been made better by coming in contact with you, you've missed your purpose, you've missed your calling, and you guys are doing it with who you are as people first and foremost, and then with your dynamic, awesome work.
I have a question for Eli and Lou. You guys were selected at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival in France. Tell our listeners a little bit about that. France? Oh my God. That's oui. What was that? Voulez-vous?
We're a little international on this show.
Voulez-vous?
I speak a little Chinese too.
Yeah, so tell our listeners
tell us
a little
about
bit
that.
about that.
Yeah, we had interest in a variety there, actually. So we started the first time we ever entered into film competition was in grad school, and we had won first place in the national film competition. And the second year we entered again, where our film, My Dear Arthur, had pretty much went through the Campus Movie Fest, which is the largest student film festival in colleges in the world. So we went through that whole process, which was an amazing experience, and our film was selected to then screen at the Cannes Film Festival in France. I would say it was one of the moments that kicked off, let us know that what we were doing, sort of validate what we were doing, and we just knew we had to keep going from there.
Nice. You know what?
They get the bell. We got to give y'all the bell for that one.
France.
Come on, Rita.
They get the
bell with that. They international.
They international.
Yo, y'all international.
International.
That's what's
up. That's what's up.
Yeah. That is awesome, man. You guys are so awesome. We got to talk a little bit about and like I said, we are so appreciative and grateful for you guys coming on the show, man. We don't take you guys lightly, or any of our guests. And it's just like people are going to glean from this. Adults too, and that's one thing I like about it. This may be maybe tailored towards the youth, but we as adults, we're going to glean from it as well.
Yes.
Because I'm under the impression that adults can learn from kids too. I mean, I know a lot of adults don't think that. You heard Miss Diana say that. Hey, Aniya may think that, I'm inspiring her, but she's inspiring me. And we're being inspired. Me and Nikee are being inspired. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to tell you what's inspiring me right now.
What's that?
Triple threat.
They're
all females. Women in film.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like
women in film.
I like
triple threat. Women in film.
But wait. You left Miss Diana out.
Okay. Quad
threat.
All four of them. Women in film.
Oh, wait.
What?
For the hard way.
For the hard way.
Yeah.
What is that, kid?
That's a title.
Yes.
For the hard way. I like it. Let's get the bell.
Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Women in film doing it.
You know what? We got to talk about that. Nick, we got to talk about the women in film.
We got to talk about it.
We was going to move to something else, but we'll get to that after this.
We got to talk about it.
I want to talk about that because I kind of feel like, and my assessment could be wrong, and you guys could correct me, that women in film directing kind of don't get the same, what's the word I'm looking for, as like men. They kind of get, I guess I want to say not as appreciated, in terms of, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong.
But all that's fitting to change.
Nick.
I get you.
We know that. You don't have to beat nobody up. Okay, listen, we're trying to get it straight. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn.
I got y'all back.
Listen, I'm trying to learn. Yeah, and I think this is really a dynamic quality because, you have women in film acting, doing their thing. It's flourishing. But I kind of see this dynamic in film where kind of women don't get the respect. And maybe that's what I want to say. Can y'all touch on that? Maybe, maybe let's get Miss Diana to chime in. From your assessment, do you kind of feel like, women kind of don't get the respect and just due for their talent, gift, talents, and abilities that they deserve?
That is a great question. And I think it puts a snapshot on like where society is today and like where we've been. Directing any woman, I think this is luckily, okay, so my generation Z, I think it's the first generation to really Okay. Like, we're the generation of activists. You know, we're woke. It's cool to be woke, if you say. You know, we want to know what's going on, and it's because we recognize our current social climate. Okay. And because of our history, like our past and social media, like us being connected and now being aware of what's going on. I think this generation is definitely like all the ones after us are going to be different, in a positive way. But women in film, I think it's like an analogy. I don't know, like any woman in a leadership position is, you know, it's not normal, I guess, considering our past as a people. Women, you know, we're supposed to be at home and all that, so. It's like it's definitely disruptive with our new filmmakers like Ava DuVernay, Catherine Bigelow, and you know our women in film. You know, it's just every day. You know, I think, and honestly, it's like a law, like a universal law, a little bit. Like for this to happen for so long, for women to be oppressed, not even just in film, but just in general. In general, right. We're starting, since we're being encouraged to use our voices, and we have these new, like social media, we can make our voice heard, and we can start organizations and nonprofits, and we're making a space for ourselves. And I got you. From there, people catch on, you know, they ride the wave. And it's going to take time. Change takes time. You know, it's gradual for it to be healthy. But we're definitely making moves. And I feel like in the next 50 years, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This is like my 16-year-old guess. In the next 50 years, I'd like to say that hopefully it'd be normalized. Right. Don't think twice about it. So I don't know if Eli and Lou have any thoughts on that, but it's coming from me.
Did Eli and Lou want to chime in?
Yes. I think it is an interesting question because I guess for Eli and I, we've always sort of operated out of a space where we may look around and find that we're the only women or the only African American. There were several times where we've been in a room where someone will walk in and say, look, here to speak to the directors, and they're looking for men. And I guess Eli and Lou doesn't really help. And then there's other times where someone will walk in and they're like shocked to see a woman behind the camera. But I think those are the places, those places where I think you can exceed the most, or be successful, because there's always going to be a place where you're a first, maybe, or you're the only. And instead of operating out of fear, you take that moment and you make everything you can out of it. And those are the people I find, most inspiring. Those who show or become trailblazers in a place that they typically win or win someone else. So
nice.
I think we like to operate out of it.
Nice.
And I can say the same for Aniya as well. Really, she knows that we find her amazing, but to be inspired by her journey as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I feel women, we're definitely changing the game, because not only are we showing everyone that we can act, but we can write and direct too. So we're stepping out and showing that we have what it takes to control all of these things as well. So good stuff. Good stuff.
And I just appreciate y'all not being so angry and stuff, because I'm like the only man on the phone
why would we be angry?
Well, sometimes
why would we be angry?
See, you're angry. You're angry right now.
No, I'm not angry. Why would we be mad at you?
No, I'm not saying being mad at me, but it could. I'm not saying being mad at me in particular, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes when people have felt oppressed, they can have that chip on their shoulder, like, yeah, women power, and it is women power, but sometimes it can come from an angry or frustrated disposition, and I don't hear that from them. I just hear creative women, young ladies who have a vision.
That's
right. How it should be. But everybody's not like that.
And you're not going here, because we got things we got to do. We got to keep pushing around here. We got moves we got to make. We ain't got time for that.
And I agree with you. But what I'm trying to say is that's why they're not the norm. They're not the norm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're not the norm. We're talking to some above average, talented young ladies.
Very.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to go out on a limb. I can also tell that there is a faith foundation here. I sense that. And so also that can help you to deal with the various different plights that you have to deal with, you know, the discrimination perhaps, not getting the respect and just do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what, I'm just happy to sense that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm happy.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
So,
Coming back, like, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Well, yeah, coming what you're saying about, I think, you know, that place of love, when you feel oppressed and you want to, or just angry, when it comes from a place of understanding, which is what I try to do with my film, I feel like once you understand, you know, that it's like, it's just deeper, like, it's not very surface level, it's like years, and it's not anyone's fault. Like, I don't blame you.
Right.
The only man on this call for all.
No, I was just trying to be funny. That's all.
Yeah. So, like, so just tackling that understanding aspect, I feel like it could probably, you know, sprout some love.
I got you. I definitely agree, because love, you know, love overcomes all. And, you know, and that's what me and Nikee try to do on this show, is just spread a lot of laughter and love, and, you know, make people feel that you have worth, you have value, you have destiny, no matter what has happened in your past, what you might be going through in your present, that you still have destiny, and you can accomplish that. And so love it's the greatest of all, man. It really is the greatest of all. And I feel like if you don't have love, you don't have anything. And you don't have success if you're not a good person with a loving and good heart with all the things that you have. And when I look at you guys, I see some talented, amazing young ladies who are planting a seed. Some people plant the seed. Somebody's going to come by and water it. And then the tree is going to grow up. And there's going to be some Aniyas that's going to come 50 years from now that's going to benefit from the shade of what you guys are doing. We just want to encourage you here from the Kevin and Nikee Show. You guys have our support. Anything you guys are doing, give us a shout out. We'll advertise it. We'll push it. But we definitely want to thank you guys for coming on the show. And we don't like to leave without, you know, giving our guests an opportunity to put your social media out there. How can we talked about the Kickstarter. How can they support? Just take your time. Do, you know, we didn't get a chance to talk about your beauty scene photos, but we had to bring you back to talk about that because you used that to fund your filming. But I want each and every one of you to just take your time and put your social media out there, your links out there, how people can support your projects and get involved and donate and things like that. And I already donated. So, and I'm going to donate again. So
nice.
Yeah. Thank you for your donation.
Oh, you welcome. Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so just state your name and then go down the line. Yeah.
Sure. So my name is Aniya Wolfe. If you want to follow my personal journey, it's Aniya Wolfe on both Instagram and Facebook. It's Aniya Wolfe BSP. And Aniya Wolfe has an E at the end, and there's no H at the end of Aniya. So Aniya Wolfe on Instagram, Aniya Wolfe BSP, Facebook. If you want to follow our page where we have kids all over the country working together on this project, and Eli and Lou and mentors feeding in to the current prevalent situation. On Facebook, we're 7 Short Movies. On Instagram, we are 7 Short Movies. And on the Instagram, we have bios from each one of the kids that are a part of it, where you can check out their social medias and see what they've been up to. We are fundraising right now on Kickstarter. Our goal is $15,000, and we have a little over a week to raise it. So if you want to check our Kickstarter, it's 7 Short Movies, bit.ly/7 Short Movies. 7 Short Movies. You can Google it. You can put Google Kickstarter. Just look it up. And we have our breakdown of what our story is.
Nice.
And like what inspires it and how you can help and get involved. There's even rewards for different amounts that you donate.
Nice.
So rewards, you can check them out. www.bit.ly/7 Short Movies.
Gotcha.
Nice.
All right. Eli, you want to put your social, how can people get in touch with you? And somebody might want to book you to write a film for them after this show. Who knows?
How about that?
I know.
I'll make this a little easy since our social media is sort of combined. But after everyone goes and, checks out 7 Projects with a purpose and follow Aniya Wolfe, at Eli Lou Twins and our website at Eli Lou Productions. We're revamping, so we'll be Eli Lou Entertainment soon.
Okay.
Nice. So go to EliLouProductions.com.
All right.
Nice.
That's all right.
Nice.
All right. Anybody want to?
Miss Diana,
we want to end on you.
Yeah.
We want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. And thank you for being an awesome mompreneur and an awesome mama bear, too.
Mm-hmm,
that comes with it, too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming on the show and lending the time and talents of these awesome young ladies people
doing it.
We gotta get. Did we give Miss Diana the bell?
We did, but we're gonna give it.
We're gonna give her another bell. You get the bell, Miss Diana.
Yes, right. Mama holding it down.
Mama holding it down.
She holding it down. She got all them hats on. Woo.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna have to send her to the beach somewhere so she can lay out.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. And as me and Nikki always say, once you come on the Kevin and Nikki show, your family. Yeah, that's it. So we want you to enjoy the rest of your day, and we will be in contact.
We sure will.
Thank you so much for having me so much.
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome. So much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And continue. Continued success to everybody.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care.
Man, that was dope. That was
awesome.
That was dope. The family, all of them are just fabulous in their own right. I mean, my God.
Yeah, and
awesome.
That was awesome. It was just much to glean from.
Yes,
and it's coming from young people.
Yeah,
it's coming, and I don't want to keep throwing out the age and stuff like that, but it is a factor because I talk to kids all the time. They're not thinking about vision, dreams, goals, aspirations, and things like that. But listen, I want to dovetail on getting involved. I want to tell our listeners out there, Get involved. Look them up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever they are. And we want to encourage, we don't get on the show and ask for money.
No, we don't.
We don't do that.
We don't.
But when we bring somebody on who has maybe a donation driven, it's legit. It's legit.
Yeah.
I've already donated. I'm going to donate again.
I'm going to donate.
Get involved. Help this awesome project. You heard it for yourself. These projects isn't about fame and fortune. It isn't about glitz and glam. It's about making a difference. It's about needs and being a part of the solution. You heard it for yourself. These young ladies, these dynamic young ladies are trying to create projects that can speak to some very, very prevalent issues. I have my degree in psychology. So when they mentioned that mental health part, I'm like, I might have to give again. Because they tell you in psychology not to use the word crazy, right? You're supposed to use the word mentally ill.
Right.
I'm going to break a rule because it's our show. It's a lot of crazy people out here, man.
And it is.
So we need that project
I don't have a degree in psychology, so I'm going to say crazy.
It's crazy.
Deranged people out here.
That's a big issue. And that, that's near and dear to my heart because, there used to be a time where you could recognize, there was a time where where mental illness had a look from the standpoint of behavior. Now it doesn't. So what better way to be able to convey these messages, talk about these issues, talk about these problems by putting it on the screen. You know what I mean? Because it's less threatening. You know what I'm saying? It's less threatening. And that's not,
I am so proud of them. I am so proud of them. They are just phenomenal. Every last one of them. Eli, Lou, Aniya, and her mother, Diana, holding all three of them down. I mean, you don't see stuff like this. You know what I mean? You don't see stuff like this. Normally, the mama said, "Go outside and play somewhere." Right.
Not involved.
Not involved. I'm not going to say don't care, but just not involved.
Some of them don't care.
You know what I mean? And she's involved and she's taking over and she's doing what she needs to do to make sure that her daughter is protected out because there's some sharks out here.
Right.
There's some sharks out here.
Yeah, it is.
They used to say the saying is sharks in the music business, but it's also sharks in acting, producing, directing.
Every arena of life. There's sharks in every arena of life.
And I love what she said when she said, "Before you talk to my daughter, you gotta talk to me first."
That's right.
Because she's not gonna be signing just any old thing. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely. It was awesome, man. I'm just kind of just kind of eating inside from everything that was talked about, and just very, very dynamic.
Yeah,
and like I said, once again, I just want to encourage everybody, please support these young ladies. No amount is too small.
That's right.
No amount is too small. Give, because see, you know, we talk about this on the show, right? They say Mr. Kev and Nikee is in everything. Why are we in everything, right? So, and they're looking for a formula. And the formula that they're looking for is, well, I audition and I do that. And yeah, you have to do those things. We live our lives based on principles.
Yes.
If you obey the principle, you get what the principle tells you can have.
That's right.
I'm in everything as an actor because I give.
That's right.
So, you know, because it reminds me when, you know, like my sister just got a doctor's degree. My brother got 2 degrees. I got a degree. You know, my mom and dad raised us in a loving, supporting home. No, we weren't the Huxtables. You know, we had, you know, our conflicts just like everybody else.
Right.
But we all turned out successful. You know what I'm saying? None of us ever been in trouble with the law.
Right.
You know, none of that stuff. Good upstanding citizens. We go to work every day. We're into the arts, so forth and so on.
Right.
So people, and you know, this church I used to attend over in New Jersey, they would always go to my mom and dad and say, man, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? How did you, you know, and we come from Philly.
Right.
You know, we don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't do all that. We ain't carrying no guns, acting simple. You know what I'm saying? Because we live with a consciousness that we didn't want to embarrass our parents. But they would ask my mom and dad, what did you do like you were looking for a formula? And my mom and dad would say this one word, Jesus.
That's right. Jesus.
So people at Kev, Nikee, how are y'all in everything? Why are y'all always in everything? I'm going to tell you in one word, we give. Well,
That's it.
that was 2 words, but you get the message.
But we get it.
You get the
message.
We give.
Awesome.
We give.
Awesome.
And we give with a genuine heart.
Yeah.
And I believe that if you give, favor will come back to you. Whether it's peace, whether it's good health, whether it's favor with a director or something like that, it will come back.
It's a circle.
I'm trying to give people the formula how to get blessed, man.
It's like a boomerang. You
it's
throw
like a
out, you throw it out.
What you put
giving,
out,
it comes right back.
There's a universal law called seed, time, and harvest. You throw out seeds, you give it time, it comes back, and you reap the harvest.
That's right.
And I'm just saying, don't get mad at me because I'm in every production.
Don't get mad at me either because
I give, and Nikee gives, and that's the formula.
That's right.
We just trying to tell you the formula.
You sound like
who that?
You sound like Dr. Dre. It's the formula.
It's the formula.
It's the formula.
It's the formula.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the Kevin and Nikee show on iHeartRadio giving out the formula.
Giving out the formula, baby.
We're going to be back in a few minutes.
We're going to take a break?
We're going to take a break.
We're going to take a break.
We're going to come back.
When we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show.
Which is?
What's Bothering Nikee?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the formula.
She gave, leaning by her bedside, I can still hear Mama say, the people are depending on you, Shirley, don't you let them down. I remember Mama in a happy way.
pastor. Me and Andy, we were the members in the church. And let me tell you something. It's hard to come in contact with Jesus and still be the same. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You can be the chiefest of sinners. You will never be the same. And I've forgotten I've been going down to the church, playing church. Came home still disobedient. Didn't want to wash the dishes. Didn't want to bring the clothes in off the line. Didn't want to do anything. Mama said, I'm sick of you going down to that church playing with God. We went outdoors. We started playing church.
All right, you gotta love Shirley Caesar.
I love Shirley Caesar.
You gotta love Shirley Caesar.
Yes.
Yo, this is the Kevin and Nikee show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot of other platforms. This is the Mother's Day edition of the Kevin and Nikee show.
Yes.
We had an awesome interview with Miss Aniya Wolfe, Eli and Lou Bivens, and Miss Diana Wolfe. It was just dynamic. It was awesome. And we just excited. We just really excited. Phenomenal
team right there.
Yeah.
Phenomenal team right there.
Yeah. And so, it's like, I have a problem with the people who complain about the youth of this generation. And what they're saying, they're accurate. There are a lot of youth that are disrespectful, this, that, and the other, don't obey authority. Yeah. But we didn't hear this does not apply.
You didn't hear that.
So, your excuse to not support has been removed. You understand what I'm saying? Support what's good. You know what I mean?
Support what's good.
Support what's dynamic.
And that leads into, what's bothering Nikee.
All right, so it's that time of the show.
Yeah, we got to talk about
It's my favorite time of the show. It's what's bothering Nikee. So what's bothering you, Nick?
What's bothering me is this. We have mothers like Diana.
Mm-hmm.
We have mothers like the other group of people that we had on our show.
Right.
The mothers supporting their children, but then you have those mothers who don't.
Right.
So what's bothering me is this, Mama, why aren't we supporting our children? Why aren't we supporting their dreams?
Right.
Their goals, their dreams, their aspirations. Why aren't we supporting them?
Yeah.
Children, they need our support. Miss Diana is going out. She is the voice. She's backing up her daughter. She's letting the people know in order to get to her, you got to go through me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So why aren't we doing that?
Yeah.
Aniya is writing, she's directing, she's doing all of these fabulous things, but you got other kids out there who want to do the same thing, but they don't have that support.
Right.
Where you at, mamas? Where you at?
Because there is a dream that's waiting to be given birth on the inside of our children.
Right.
And, this is the Mother's Day edition. Mm-hmm. So we need the mothers to, kind of cultivate that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
These kids, like I said, these kids have goals. Some of them have, goals. And if you get them young, if you instill in them young, you don't know who your kid can turn out to be. The next president of the United States, the next Bill Gates, come on.
Right.
But we gotta get them. We gotta show them support. What do you want to do besides sit in front of the TV and watch cartoons all day? Now, I like a little cartoon myself.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm just saying, what do you want to do?
Right.
Take your kid over to the art museum and show them some stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to be, what is that thing? On top of the museum, they have that big old telescope up there.
Okay. On top of the art museum?
No, not the art museum. I can't remember what museum it is downtown, but they got the big old telescope up there. Maybe some of your kids want to be a scientist or something like that.
Right. Oh, you're talking about the Franklin Institute?
Yes, the Franklin Institute.
Oh, I love the Franklin Institute.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe your kids want to be a scientist or something like that. Work for NASA. You'll never know because you're not supporting.
Right. And I think it begins with exposure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's one of the things where expose them to karate, expose them to, of course, education is always the common denominator. Yeah. But expose them to, science and, filming and things like that. And that's remember the field, I don't even think they do field trips anymore where they took you to Breyer's factory to show you how ice cream was made. They took you to the Franklin Institute. The purpose of that was to expose our kids to various different things. And one of the the tragedies is, I saw a statistic that said that most people haven't been outside of an 8-block radius in a circle around their house. So how can we, if all they're getting exposed to, especially in Philadelphia, is an 8-block radius in a circle around your house, that's not much.
Right.
It's probably not going to be much.
Right.
Especially if you're living in the inner city. So what you're talking about is exposure and support.
Yeah, support. Get them now, before you lose them when they get older, and then you can't control them.
And you know what, Nick? I'm so happy you saying
Then you got to go visit them behind the glass at the jail cell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you got to go to the funeral parlor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or watch them on the news getting locked up saying not my baby.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Get them now. Instill in them now.
Yeah. I'm so happy that you're saying this, man. And I really appreciate what you bring to the table with the entire show. Yeah, man. And the hard work that you put in with the show, but even with what's bothering Nikee, because I talk to kids daily. And, I work for DHS 12 midnight to 8. And then when I get off at 8 o'clock, I'm pretty much full-time actor. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's in my mind. You know what I mean? But one of the things I love about my job is I get the chance to sit down and talk to these teenagers about life. Right. And then, they kind of see this tall kid with this fisherman hat on and things like that. Right. And it's like, then I get to hear from them. I get to listen to them. But then I get to say, hey, Mr. Kev is an actor. And here's some pictures in my phone of me and Kevin Hart. Yeah. Me and Vivica Fox. Yeah. Me and Hawthorne James. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We get to show them the evidence of what it means to be inspired, what it means to go get it. And, I get to tell them about my decorated basketball. I played against Kobe Bryant. I played against Rasheed Wiles, Aaron McKee. I played against some of the best players in the world, in the NBA and overseas. I get to show them pictures. You know what I'm saying? And among other things, I'm a decorated writer as well. You know what I'm saying? So these are some topics that they really hit near to me. But when I ask them, what do you want to be in life? What is your vision? What is your dream? You know what most of them say? What? You know what most of them say? They don't expect to live past 18.
And that's horrible.
That's horrible.
And that's horrible. That's horrible.
That's horrible. They don't expect to live past 18. So how can you have a dream and a vision and feel vibrant about life, feel excited about life, if you don't expect to live past 18?
That's horrible.
And the bulk of their conversations about the drama that's happening in the neighborhood. Who don't like who. And who, and they're spending all this energy on that when they could have wrote a book. Yep. They're spending all that energy on that when they could have directed a film. Yep. They could have started a business. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yep. So I'm so happy that you're saying what you're saying, Nick. And I'm telling you, don't feel for one second that what you're saying what's bothering Nikee is falling on deaf ears, that it isn't making a difference, because it is.
I mean, that's it. That's what I got. Come on, mamas. Come on now. We got to get these kids. We got to get them together. They need us. Yeah. They need us, and we're losing too many of them to stupid stuff. Right, and we're not relinquishing the fathers. It's just Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Mother's Day. We'll talk to them when Father's Day comes. So we just gotta get the kids together. All right. And just instill in them. Share, do something with them other than what's going on now.
Yeah, you got it.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all. That was great. That was great stuff. All right, so we're going to take another break. We're going to
take a break.
And then when we come back,
it's going to be my favorite time of the show. Kevin's Corner.
Kevin's Corner.
Say your thing is Kevin's Corner.
Kevin's Corner.
My sister's little boy came into the kitchen one evening while she was fixing supper, and he handed her a piece of paper that he had been writing on. And after wiping her hands on her apron, she took the letter in her hands and she read it. And this is what it said. For mowing the yard, $5. And for making up my own bed this week, $1. For going to the store, 50 cents. And playing with little brother while you went shopping, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. And for getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed $14.75. Well, she looked at him standing there expecting, and 1,000 memories began to flash through her mind. So she picked up the pen and she turned the letter over. And this is what she wrote to that little boy. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charms. For the nights I sat up with you, doctor, to pray for you, no charms. For the time and the tears and the cost through the years, there is no charge. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge. For the nights filled with dread and the worries ahead, no charge. For advice and the knowledge and the cost of your college, no charge. For the toys, food and clothes and for wiping your nose, there's no charge, my son. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge. After that mom finished talking to that little boy, he looked up at her with great big old tears in his eyes and he said, Mama, I sure do love you. And then he reached out and he got the letter and he turned it over and he wrote in great big words, paid in full. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge.
All right. No charge.
No charge.
I like it.
Yes,
I like it.
yes.
My mama did all that for no charge.
No charge.
Can't argue that.
All right, well, you know what? It looks like we got a caller on the line.
Yeah, let's chime in.
Let's get it. Hi, it's the Kevin and Nikee show. You're speaking with Nikee. State your name.
You have a question or comment?
Hello. You're on the line.
You are on the line.
You're on the line, Mama.
You on the Kevin and Nikee show?
Hi.
This is Casey Wolfe. I got this. I received this text from my son. My name is Casey Wolfe. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm in Philadelphia area.
Yes.
Nice.
When I tuned in, I heard what I could hear. I heard somebody mention mental illness. Then I heard you talking about the kids and them being exposed to a lot of different things. Well, this is what I feel personally.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about them being exposed to different things, and I get that. But if we could implement that in the school system.
Yes.
I had just brainstorm a long time ago. You know, they have the charter schools. And you can basically pick what you wanted to gear, what it is that you would like for your child to be involved in.
Mm-hmm.
If we rounded that out to rock climbing, all different types of sports, ice skating, karate.
Yes.
If we could exploit that in a school system, they would be more well-grounded because a lot, the things they learn in school today, I really am not sure what that is. I was listening to something the other day where they said they were taking the clock that's been on the wall in school for centuries out because a lot of kids couldn't understand how to read that clock because everything's gone digital.
Right.
Now, on one hand, I get that, but on the other hand, when I was going to school, they told us that sooner, years down that something that kids should understand? Should we just take it off the wall because they don't understand what it's about?
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we're on the cutting edge of technology.
Right.
So why can't we, like, as a people, do what's good for everybody concerned? You know, so I see it that you said you can expose your children to this, but everybody's not going to do that. But if you do it where it's like a base form where they gather,
yeah, I got you.
On a daily basis, it's not problematic. It's not rocket science. It's not problematic. It's something that can be done, and it's not a matter of, to me personally, someone stealing an idea like it, because everything's not about money. And if we could, you know, we can express children's interests in ways other than 8-Rock radius, because we already know what that is.
I got you.
Nice.
I got you.
They go to school every day they go to school.
Right.
You know, so they can learn something. We
Got
can
you.
teach them something. We as a people, we got this power. You know, so we can say, well, you can't always blame. See, either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution.
Right.
So if there's a will, there's a way. And I think this can be done. And it doesn't matter who does it. If, you know, you put it out there, hey, somebody want to take the ball, run, knock it out the park.
Nice. Well, you know what? We thank you so much.
Wait. Yeah. We definitely hear what you're saying. We definitely understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah, and you know, I would definitely like to talk about this, but thank you for your for calling in. Thank you for your comment. It's very, very valid. And so Nikee and I are going to address that. So thank you for calling in.
Okay, but could you tell me where am I calling into?
This is you just called the Kevin and Nikee show.
Thank you, Kevin and Nikee, and thanks for having me.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Well, thanks for calling in. Yeah.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day as well to anybody in the audience.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That was good. That was really good.
that was
Basically, what
great.
she was saying was that, you know, as far as she talked about the clock, right? She talked about the clock. Should we remove a traditional clock and put a digital clock up there because they can't read the traditional clock?
No.
So how are we helping them? You know what I'm saying? And then she was talking about the various different activities like rock climbing, karate, you know, those things that will broaden their horizons and expose the kids to a lot more. Put them in places like school where they not only gather regularly, but where they have to gather. Like you can make it curriculum driven.
Right. I would not move that clock.
Yeah, I wouldn't move that clock. We're gonna teach them how to read it.
Exactly.
You're gonna teach them.
I had to learn how to tell time.
That's right. You don't compensate for their deficiencies. You teach them.
Exactly.
And she, Miss Jackson made a very, very valid point, and it needs to be done. She talked about technology, and I'm a fan of technology, but I think that as much as social media and technology connects us, it divides us. It divides us because you got kids who are putting text language on job applications and wondering why they're not getting a call back.
There you go.
Nobody's picking up the phone and talking anymore because we're messaging and emailing and stuff like that. And it has its place.
Right.
But I totally agree with that.
And I agree with what she's saying about the clock, because if we remove the clock,
then how they going to be able to read it?
And how are we helping them?
Like, what if
we're making it too easy?
Right. What if they go to another country where they don't have a digital clock?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they got to read the traditional one, and they have to, be at certain places at certain times.
Yeah. We can't make it easy.
Yeah,
for these kids.
We got to teach them.
They got to learn. They have to learn. They have to learn. We had to do it. They got to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember when my mother sat me down and she made me draw the circles and put the lines on there. She made me number the lines and put the hands on it.
That's it. And you had to move the hands.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so no. We cannot make it easy. That's the problem right now. We're trying to make it easy for these kids.
Yeah, you can't compensate for their deficiencies.
You can't do that.
You need to educate and teach.
Exactly.
And I love the activities, like the karate, because my mom and dad exposed me and my brother to karate. And I learned a lot taking karate.
Right.
I learned about discipline. I learned about self-control. I learned that the best fights that you could ever fight is the ones you walk away.
That's right.
And then when I started playing basketball, I had the chance to beat Jackie Chan. Yeah. And he reiterated that. He reiterated that. Had the chance to shake his hand, and he said the best fights that he ever fought was the ones he walked away.
That's right.
These kids, you look at them the wrong way. What you looking at? They want to pull out a gun. They want to fight. No self-control. Yeah. So we need to implement some of these to our school system. You know, of course, a lot of things are watered down now because they have the charter schools and things like that. But I totally agree. I don't look like it. I love rock climbing. I'll do some rock climbing in a minute. I like hiking,
water rafting,
volleyball. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Going out in the woods and looking at stuff. I love it. I love camping. I love all of that. Nature. That's
you don't mind the bugs and all that stuff?
Yeah, I'm a nature person. I'm a nature person.
Yeah, me too, man.
I love it.
Like I'm not the traditional city guy.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I really like to do? Whenever I go to the beach, I will walk along the shore and I will look for shells.
You look for shells?
Look for shells, the shiny little shells, so I can make little things out of the shells.
Yeah. But you know what? What we're talking about speaks to the fact that we have broadened horizons. You know, and especially, you know, you visit another country, that's going to broaden your horizons because you're going to realize that, you know what, there's more life out there than the small exposure, you know, than where I live. You know what I'm saying?
You have to get out and see how other people
gotta see the world.
live.
You see how they live. And that goes back to the diversity we talk about.
You gotta do that. You friend people from other countries.
Right.
You know, do that. Learn their dialogue. You know, learn their language and different things like that. You have. It's more out there than just Philadelphia.
Right. So I learned how to eat with chopsticks. I can eat with chopsticks efficiently because I was exposed to other cultures.
Okay, now see,
you can't eat with chopsticks.
I can. About time I get the food to my mouth, it's like one piece on the sticks, like one piece of rice.
Right.
Because all of it.
No, but here's the thing: when you eat rice, you're supposed to do what they call shovel. So you hold the bowl with the chopsticks and the rice, and you shovel. So your technique is wrong.
Okay.
You gotta get the technique right.
So you
hold the bowl and you use the sticks as a shovel and you shovel it in your mouth. That's how they eat it in Chinese.
Well, you don't
Chinese
need
culture.
Chopsticks for that. Just your two fingers.
Well, you can do it like that too. Well, anyway, but basically what we're talking about in theme is that we need to expose our kids to as many various different things, cultures, so that they can grow up culturally diverse.
Yes.
Like Aniya said, it's just not about race. Diversity speaks to a broad perspective.
Right.
But at the same time, we can be thankful and blessed that we had that.
Yeah.
That we had parents or opportunities or activities that exposed it. Because I'm going to tell you how I became a lover of wildlife. When I was in my karate class, they took us to the Poconos and we stayed in log cabins. And I got up in the morning. I went outside. And I saw a deer. And you know what I said to myself?
What?
I am not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, I got them in the backyard.
But you just all miss big time all down. Cause you done moved to the outskirts and all that stuff. I got skunks and squirrels, rabbits and raccoons in my backyard. Well, I didn't, okay?
I'm sorry.
I didn't have all that in my backyard. I had to go to the Poconos to see all that. And it revolutionized my life, okay?
I'm sorry.
All right, anyway. You ain't got to apologize for that. You live in a good neighborhood.
Yes, I do have deer and rabbits, and they all come and say hi. And
okay.
Hawks and all that kind of stuff.
I got you. Well, look, we thank Miss Jackson for her comment and calling.
Yes,
that was prevalent.
That was awesome.
And that definitely added to everything we were talking about. So, what we got?
I'm thinking of that song.
What song?
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I can breathe. Oh, man.
I'm bad.
Who sing that? Who sing that song? Outcast. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I can for real.
We just had too much fun on this show. But anyway, we lose focus. We got to stop losing focus.
It's Miss Jackson fault. Her name is Miss Jackson.
Okay. We love you, Miss Jackson. All right. So where we at?
Now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Kevin's Corner. Come on, Kevin.
All right. So it's time for Kevin's Corner. It's that time of the show where we just try to encourage, inspire our listeners holistically, man. And in this Mother's Day edition of our show, I want to just talk about 3 major qualities of a mother. Now, a mother has a whole lot of qualities. But I'm just going to touch on 3, what I believe to be 3 major qualities.
Yes.
And one of them was already mentioned in the show. That's how I know I'm saying. That's how I know I'm saying.
That's how you know.
I'm supposed to be saying what I'm saying.
So you get the bell.
I get the bell. Okay, cool.
Say whoop whoop.
Yeah. All right. So the first quality I want to talk about is love.
Yes.
All right. Now, there's 4 types of love. You got the storge love, which is empathy or bond. Then you got the phileo love, where we get the word Philadelphia. It's talking about a friend or brotherly love. And then there's the eros love, the erotic bond. And then there's the agape love. It's called unconditional love, or what we would say in church, God's love. And a mother is a person that demonstrates agape unconditional love. And it's sad to say, and piggybacking on what you said on what's bothering Nikee, we're in a society, the deprivation of society, such that the agape love of the mother is going down. So much so where you got mothers that are like leaving their kids in trash cans and dropping them off at DHS and all kinds of stuff. But one of the major qualities of a mother is love. Love. L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E. And it's unconditional. Number 2, when we think about the 3 major qualities of a mother, is life. We heard the song Free of Charge. I carried you 9 months in my stomach, free of charge. And hey, I'm going to say it like this. Women have a quality that us as men will never understand. I don't think I want to understand, but the ability to give life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, not only are mothers givers of life, but when you think of the word life, a derivative of the word life is the word live. You know what I'm saying? If you read the word live forward, it's L-I-V-E. But if you read it backwards, it's E-V-I-L, which is evil. And I think that, you know, whether your mother is alive, passed away, grandma's alive, passed away, she will be pleased with us living forward. Yes. She will be pleased with us living forward. And living forward is when you're striving towards your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, being a good, upstanding citizen, going to work every day, developing morals and values and integrity. That's what would make grandma proud. That's what would make mom proud. Is we're living forward. Yeah. She didn't raise you in mind when she had you when you were born to live backwards. Right. Out here shooting and stealing and being dishonest and doing all these negative things that aren't contributing productively to society. So a mother is a giver of life, and she would want us to live forward, not live backwards. And then lastly, number 3 would be legacy. Nice. Continuing the good legacy. Continuing the good legacy that grandma, mom, or maybe it was their aunt or their stepmom instilled in us. And guess what? Maybe there's somebody out there that didn't have a mom that instilled in them a good legacy. Well, I'm glad you said that, because you have the responsibility to discontinue the negative legacy. Right. We got to break the chains, and we got to start this thing again. You know, maybe you saw some qualities in mom that you didn't like or you didn't agree with. Good. Well, discontinue that legacy and start a good one. 3 major qualities of a mother is that they got love. And if you don't have love, you don't have nothing. That's and I don't care how much success you have. If you're not a good person with a good heart, it doesn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, it's about how you treat people and how you have made someone better as it pertains to be coming in contact with you. Then there's life, the giver of life, live forward, L-I-V-E. Don't live backwards, E-V-I-L. And then legacy. What legacy, positive legacy, are you starting? What positive legacy are you continuing? And then what negative legacy are you discontinuing, thus breaking the chains to start a new one? That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's awesome.
That's it.
I like everything about that.
That's it, man.
Everything about it.
It all ties in.
Well, put it out there.
All right, listen. So you have been listening to the Kevin and Nikee show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. And so we're going to put it out there. Look, you can follow me. I'm actor Kevin D. Benton. I'm on Facebook, actor Kevin D. Benton. I'm on Twitter at Kevin D. Benton. Look, follow me and I follow back, man. We love to follow. Yeah.
And you can follow me on Facebook. That's Nikee Warren. On Twitter at Nikee Warren. And on Instagram, that's Hello, I'm Nikee. That's HELLOIM. And Nikee is spelled NIKEE. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding our show for Aniya Wolfe, the awesome Aniya Wolfe, the dynamic duo, Eli and Lou. Hit us up, the Kevin Nikee Show at yahoo.com. Got any questions for him? Ask the question. We'll read it to him and get the answer. Hey,
get back to you.
Get back to you. Yeah. And you can find our show, the Kevin and Nikee Show, on Facebook. Join the group. Hey, talk to us.
We love to talk, as you can see.
Yes, we will talk right back to you. And you can also find us on Twitter at The Kevin Nikee Show on Twitter.
And then, look, we got YouTube stuff.
And we got YouTube channel.
We got movies on YouTube.
Yes.
We got short films.
Short films up there. We got monologues up there.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube.
Check us out.
Actor Kevin D. Benton. And what's your YouTube?
And actress Nikee Warren.
Yeah. Did you ever put the substitute up there?
The substitute is going up.
Oh, well, the substitute is up on mine.
Yeah.
You got to put it up on yours.
Okay, I got to put it up on mine.
And what was the other one? Dreaming to Remember.
Yes.
Dreaming to Remember is up.
Yes.
You got to check it out.
That's up to yours too?
It's up there.
I'm lunching. I'm lunching.
While everybody was asleep, I was working.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all got to check out Nikki's performance in Dreaming to Remember. It is passionate.
Thank you.
And she kind of, I'm not going to give it away, but we play a couple and I'm the father that's about to leave out on the family. And just as I'm walking out the door,
walking out on me,
Nikee lets me have it. She does it. She does a phenomenal job. Check it out. Check out our YouTube channels. Check out some of our work. We got the bridge up there.
The bridge is up there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got monologues, all kinds of stuff, man.
And do not forget,
June 15th.
Your boy and your girl, June 15th.
June 15th.
Spiral Awards. We are receiving Spiral Awards, Best Actor, Best Film Actor, and Best Film Actress. Kevin D. Benton and your girl
Nikee Warren.
Yes,
we will be in the place.
We will be in the place, decked out in our finest.
That's right.
You know how
Venice Island.
Yes,
June 15th
at 6:30.
It's going down.
Come on out,
and get your tickets.
Get your tickets. What $30? What?
It's $30.
$30.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. We gonna be there.
Yeah, and my dad is flying in from Florida.
Is he?
He said he's not gonna miss this.
It's gonna be awesome.
We gonna go all out for this.
I'm working on my speech right now as we speak, and who knows? I may be nervous. I may not even get up there and say it. I may be like, "Thank you."
They start crying. I hear you, man. But listen, we just excited about life, man. We excited about you guys out there listening. Thank you. We can't say it enough. We do what we do for you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that share our posts, that chime in on Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Our guests, we have amazing guests.
We sure do.
We love what we do. We're having fun. Did I tell you that Louis Lloyd called me and said, he called me and he said, "Hey, I listened to y'all show. Y'all just having too much fun."
Yeah.
He said, "Y'all have me cracking up." We love what we do.
Listen, and for those who don't know, Louis Lloyd and Joe Garrett were our guests last week. Legendary Philadelphia legend, basketball legends. Yes. Yeah. We had them on the show last week. And we just had so much fun. Back-to-back interviews.
Yeah.
You know, we had so much fun with them. So shout out to, Louis Lloyd and Joe Garrett for being our guests last week. And shout out to Aniya Wolfe, her mother Diana Wolfe. We got Eli and Lou. Shout out to all of our fabulous guests that we had today.
That's right.
Awesome.
And please support their Kickstarter. Please support. Give what you can. No amount is too small. This is for a good purpose. It's for a great cause. And it's about investing or sowing seeds into somebody else. Like, you might not be the person that can put together a film or whatever, but Aniya and her camp, they're people who can. You can invest and make a difference that way.
Yes.
We gave you the formula.
Yes. We gave you the formula.
We gave you the formula. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. It's the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We everywhere, and we are
out of
here.
We gave you the formula.
You were here all the time. Oh, I've been looking around, and you were here all the time.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. Happy Mother's Day, mamas.
Leftovers. Or the DMV.
Number 97.
Or house cleaning. Or
Chumba Casino always brings the fun. Play over 100 different games online for free from anywhere. You could redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. Live the Chumba life. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.